Great solutions. Other things we did, we have some new colors of alcohol ink, 6 new colors of alcohol ink, really amazing colors. So you'll notice in the previous lines of alcohol ink we've had lights, brights, and earth tones. These are none of those because they're just a really intense color like indigo, mermaid, botanical, teakwood, poppy field, and honeycomb. These really complement all of the existing colors, but more than the color, we've also given the entire line an overhaul. We've removed that really cool mountain that that Ranger loves with that beige background. And we've created kind of a white background, a big splash of color, and made that logo really pop so people look at that and go, oh, alcohol inks, that's something different. Because that's really important. A lot of people look at those and think they're little re-inkers of paint and don't really grasp what it is. And this has such a crossover appeal. We have, you know, fine artists using it, mixed media artists using it, paper crafters using it. So we really wanted to call out that in the packaging. Blending solution, same thing. We've also given that an overhaul. So you can see that this is just a solution to thin out your alcohol inks, okay? It's really important because blending solution is to alcohol ink what water is to watercolor. It will blend, lighten, and remove the color. And because of that, we've also renamed the fillable pen. Okay, this was just the fillable pen, but people got it and they were like, I'm supposed to fill it with an alcohol ink? And it's like, well, if you do, it has to be that color for life. So the blending pen allows you to take that. It's a dual-tipped pen, removable nib, but because it's a blending pen, we put on the packaging now to fill with blending solution. So you're gonna squeeze that in, let it soak in, and so that's all that's in here, is just blending solution. And the reason we do that is because this opens up a whole nother creative use for alcohol ink. If I'm doing backgrounds, I'm gonna use it from the bottle, but if I'm going to highlight an embellishment, put it on a card, color a transparency, put it over metal or gloss paper, I'm gonna work with the ink palette. It's just an empty ink palette that Ranger sells. It's got a hinge lid. 2 drops of alcohol ink, let it dry for 3 minutes, so they're completely dry in this palette. If you want to label them, we have all the downloadable labels on the website where you can use a circle punch and punch them out. But now I can take this pen, and if I'm working on a slick surface or if I have an embellishment, I can take this and go right into the dry ink, pick up that color, and now I can color with this. And it's going to shade and blend automatically on a slick surface or glass or metal. So they really get it, and it's a self-cleaning pen, because remember, it blends, lightens, and removes. So most of the time if I'm working on a project and I say, oh, I want to color an embellishment or I want to do this, I'm not going to get out my alcohol inks, drip them on, use the blending tool. This I use in the studio all the time. Pick it up and sometimes you'll even want to create custom colors because you can't contaminate these because they're all dry. You're just picking up color and you can create your own blends of color depending on what it is you're working on. So again, by repackaging this, it's also re-educating the customer going, well, that's what I use. I need that and I need that, and now I can use these. Like maybe you want to take alcohol inks with you when you're going somewhere and you don't want to bring all your bottles. That and you've got it. So if you want to color on something or use it. So again, I think it's kind of updating the experience, kind of helping them out.